Welcome to the Dobyns Bennett Football Highlight Show with Coach Graham Clark. I'm Jeff Luthke sitting in for Shelton Clark, who is mysteriously absent this week. And we're here to talk a little bit about the Dobyns Bennett Indians' big homecoming victory over the Central Cougars this week.
Yeah,
Coach?
it may be that Shelton's wife won't let him come. You know, she worked at Central for many years. That was a crisp fall evening for homecoming. Had all kinds of festivities going on before the game. Had class of 71 reunion, 81 reunion, and the 91 reunion. And I dropped by two of those just real briefly, and still some homecoming queens in the bunch.
Amen. I think I saw a few parading around outside last night.
Yes, sir. They didn't have their mums on or anything, but you could tell they were a good crew, and it's great to see them all back and have them welcomed home. And of course, our Dobyns Bennett Alumni Foundation had a dinner inducting 6 new members on Thursday, and that Wall of Fame continues to grow with people who did great things at Dobyns Bennett and went on to do great things out in the world. And September ends, and September was a much better month for us than it was for the Braves. Matter of fact, we won 3 games in September. I'm not sure if they won that many or not.
If the Braves had won 3, they'd have held on.
They might be still playing. But it's always exciting to be around Dobyns Bennett at homecoming time. Big week of festivities, big pep rally on Friday, and a lot of fun. And the football team did what we were supposed to do, because homecoming's never homecoming unless you win the football game.
Get a good win, which we'd be remiss in not mentioning the fact that we honored a 200th victory for you. I think you got a nice football and a poster and a plaque, some things that were really nice and well-deserved, Coach. And let me be later than the first to tell you congratulations, and we're awful proud of it.
Well, I appreciate that. When I came out, I saw that 200 out on the field and those big letters, and I really thought they'd gone back and discovered my high school grade point average. I kept looking for the dot, and I thought, well, okay, they're giving it away finally. Find out I may not be qualified for this job. All that was nice. I appreciate it greatly. A lot of credit to a lot of good football players and a lot of outstanding assistant coaches that helped us along the way. And it's all part of a great community to coach in, and a great community effort. So our side was full. Great to see. Sullivan Central had quite a few fans that were over there, and I thought the Sullivan Central team fought hard.
They did. They made some good plays.
Made some good plays. We were able to win by a rather convincing margin, 49-0. But still, yet, I thought their young men were playing hard at the end. All right, we open up on defense. Will Allen with a stop for none. That's a good scrape, and I'm going to run that back so folks can see. Number 40, scrape out over top of that thing. Good job spilling it, and he gets out over top and makes a play. That's how linebackers are supposed to play. Of course, Will's been a 2-year starter for us there and just continues to make big plays. Second down, Austin Straley coming up from the safety position. Wing T stuff, man. John McCord spilled that stuff out. Wing T stuff. You got to spill. You can't let them hit the gaps on you. You got to spill it. You got to make them go sideways.
How about your boy John McCord there taking on 2 of them and getting it outside where it needs to be.
And third down and 7. First series, got to get a stop. Trevor Gillen.
Wow.
Busts through the backfield, makes a tackle for about a 7-yard loss, and we take over after a punt. We get a first down fairly quick, and here comes a 37-yard run by Seth Barger. Big run. Watch him go right down this sideline. Excellent blocks. Devon Swafford's got a big block. Watch Sam Fowler from left tackle. Watch Sam Fowler from the backside tackle. I'm getting like the old Bear Bryant show here. I'm going to run it back.
He's on the
Except
top,
I remember their names.
Top of the screen.
Top of the screen. Sprint down the field from the backside and have the last block to get Seth in the end zone. Malik Foreman, Elliott McCrary, and Hunter Holt also had blocks to touchdown on that right there. Quick lead. Back on defense. Will Glasscock. Will, the healthiest he's been in a while. Again, nice job filling that hole right there by Will. Okay, you young linebackers out there, I'm going to do a clinic here. There he goes. He finds the opening. He goes through and makes the play. Tackle for none.
Fast.
All right, here we go. Still on defense. You'll hear, as always, Justin Long's name mentioned a number of times. Hunter Holt gets through here, a tackle. Had a chance to get a tackle for a loss. Didn't get wrapped up, didn't drive real good. Okay, and they turn it back over to us. Pretty good little punter. 3rd and 13. They threw us for a loss on 1st down. 3rd and 13, Cook going to hit Seth Barger over the middle. Nice catch. We came up a yard short. And if you remember, this is we picked it up. We picked it up, Zach Casey, except it's one of the few times that you can pick up one where you don't have the ball because it was an inadvertent whistle. But they marked it where he stopped. Okay, here we go. Watch this. Watch John McCord. This is a hammer right here. Come from wide receiver. Crackback block. Nice twirl. Good block on the corner. And we're in the zone. Devon Swafford. Seth Barger, nice block on the corner. Johnny Mack, nice play. We let's see. I guess we had to get a 2-point conversion here. We missed an extra point and hit Devon in the flat on a little bit of play action. So back on defense.
Chris throwing the ball pretty well.
Oh yeah, I thought he had an excellent night throwing the football. 3rd down and 10, and Will Allen and Trevor Gillum and a host of Indians appear.
You know, that guy, that host, he's pretty much All-American.
He's All-American. I'm telling you what, if you watched Alabama on TV last night, a host appeared a lot. Offense went 3 and out. We're back on defense, probably our worst series of the night. And defensively, John McCord, 2-yard loss. Again, John continuing to make plays. Nick Sensabaugh. Watch him shove. Get that push right back there and make that thing happen. 4th down and 13.
It's good to see Nick back healthy again. He's
it's been a while.
Around on that ankle now.
It's been a while. He's running better than he has in a long time. They got a 4th and 13. Devon Swafford from our left side, their right side. Going to take off here. Lay out. Make the block. Jay Long, it lands like a big old jelly donut in his hands, and he scoops it up like one. I want to see that one more time, Mr. Lufke. If I can, I want to see that one more time. That is a nice job. Great effort. Great takeoff by Devon. Lays out, makes it, and Justin Long takes it in the end zone.
And as always the case with a good punt block, doesn't even touch the punter.
Absolutely.
Straight at the aiming point. Did a great job. Took coaching well.
Absolutely. So we're back on defense. 1st down and 10. I believe that was intended to be a handoff, but Trevor Gillum got such good penetration that the quarterback ended up keeping it, and Justin Long and Devon Swafford come up big on defense. And Austin Straley, not a great angle to make a tackle, but he strips the football, again, working it, stripping it. Will Allen finishes the tackle. Seth Barger makes the recovery. 1st down. 1st down, here we go. Cook to John McCord on a play action here. Nice protection. We get him to bite a little bit on the play action. And there's John McCord with a touchdown catch. And watch our football team get excited for it. Says a lot about how they feel about John. 1st down and 10. Little empty formation. 6-yard loss. Justin Long, Will Glasscock. Back on offense. Cook to Foreman for 10. Well, Cook to Foreman for 3, and Foreman makes it happen for 7 more. I don't want to give him too much credit. And then Zach Casey. Unit B back, I thought Zach and Paul Slaughter both ran the ball awfully well. Terry Keller, nice block on the nose man, picking up a little stunt there. Casey, good balance and running through. And we're going to stop it right there for a little bit because the second half was one of my all-time favorite things. As you know, the continuous clock rule, and there's not a chance to get as many highlights. I believe whoever voted for the continuous clock rule must have been a first-teamer, because it's awful hard to get those younger guys experience when the second half ends quicker than a trip through the Pals drive-through. But, you know, I mean, that's second half was over quicker than my first marriage. So, and she was a good old gal, too, I ain't lying. But I wasn't very smart. Anyway, we're going to take a break here from the highlights just because we'll kind of even them up a little bit. I understand beautiful homecoming queen, as always.
Yes, Celine, beautiful young lady, that beautiful court. And they were all standing back there as we were leaving for halftime, and it's always kind of hard to get those boys to go under the scoreboard to kind of turn left and go up the hill when they get out. They're all the time wanting to go down there and check out the ladies.
Either that or riding one of those convertibles.
Well, it's whichever.
If they're smart, they want to go over and talk to the girls. But our band, did they do the show pregame?
They did the show pregame, and then it's my understanding they were appearing at University of Tennessee.
They did,
and the Buffalo game.
I understand that they did a fabulous job, as they always do. I'd like to see it one day. I mean, I understand that was a great program. That they said our band was just magnificent in Neyland Stadium.
I am one to frequent a chat room every now and then online.
I don't know if I told
Tennessee
that.
People. Can't help it. I do it with VolQuest, and there were multiple posts on there that Dobbins Bennett band had done a fine job and such a fantastic job that they really outshone the host. And that the people, not only in their show, but the songs that they were playing pregame and the songs that they were playing during the show and everything, that it was just amazing that they were a high school band, and every people not from here were just knocked their socks off. So I was really proud to be an Indian, and I appreciate the band going and carried the banner for us.
Might just be another reason that people from Buffalo want to move down to Tennessee. If they saw that. Of course, there's many. The fact that they only have 2 seasons in Buffalo, winter and the 4th of July, probably make a difference too. But I'm sure our band did a fabulous job. I hope that Mr. Cook will share a copy of that with me, because I'm sure they had somebody to technology-wise to do. It may even be on YouTube tonight. I don't know the way things are nowadays. I want to see that. I know it was fabulous. I listened to them practice. I watch them practice. What a great job they do. I wouldn't want to be in a competition with them, I'll tell you that. So
we're going to take a break, hear from our sponsors, and as always, please frequent the sponsors that support the Indians. And we'll be back after this.
I'm here with Tony Barger at Phil Bachman Honda, right here on Stone Drive, back for a second year of sponsoring Dobbins Bennett football. We appreciate what Phil Bachman Honda and Tony do for our community and for Dobbins Bennett football.
Let me tell you what, we're excited to be the sponsor of the Graham Clark Show again this year, and we're real excited about our football team this year. Phil Bachman Honda supports local high school football to a great extent, and we take pride in it, and we fully support our kids, and we just try to do everything we can for our school and our kids here at Phil Bachman Honda.
Just another reason you need to drop into Phil Bachman Honda and check on a new car today.
That's right. We got truckloads of them coming every day, and I've been trying to get Coach in one, but evidently I'm going to have to talk to his wife.
Well, if you want a car bought, she's the one.
I hear she's the looker, but you're the money man.
I'm the one that ends up getting the benefit of the installment booklet.
That's great.
We appreciate you guys, and whenever I go to looking for something besides my '93 Silverado, I'll be right here.
That sounds good.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
you, Coach.
Hey, Paul, you guys got anything to rent here?
I got everything you need to rent. I've got bulldozers, I've got bobcats, I've got all kinds of party stuff, tents, tables, and chairs, just about anything you might need for an event, and also anything you might need to rent to help your house look better or renovate your house.
I was thinking more in terms of offensive linemen. You got any offensive linemen out back I can bring back with me?
I'm sure we got some. We got 2 or 3 really. pretty good sized people.
Well, I know you guys have got the best anywhere around because I've got a few things here myself.
Yeah, we do our best to make sure everything works good and it's new stuff and it's all up to date and state of the art equipment. And I am proud to be a sponsor of Graham Clark Football Show and to be a DB sponsor. And
well, I'm proud to be a part of Dobbins Bennett football.
Yeah.
And we appreciate Action Rental being a part of it. I'm here with Chance Scott of Kia of Kingsport, a fairly recent addition to the Kingsport community, and want to thank him very much for supporting Dobbins Bennett football.
We appreciate it, Graham. We're glad to be here. We look forward to having a lot of winning season with you guys, and glad to be here in the community.
Well, it's a great community to be in.
It is.
You know, it really is, and I know y'all picked up business like crazy already. And you've been here since April?
Since the 1st of April, we opened business. So we've been here for 5 months. So.
5 months?
Yeah.
And see, he's better at math than I am. I'd have never figured that out. But we appreciate him greatly. We appreciate him being a part of Dobbins Bennett football and look forward to working with him for many years to come. I'm here with Brian Hayworth at Hayworth Tires, a great supporter of Dobbins Bennett football, a great supporter of the community of Kingsport, and want to thank him for his involvement with Dobbins Bennett football. Hayworth Tires and Dobbins Bennett football are a winning combination. Brian, what all do you guys offer out here?
Coach, we got new tires, custom wheels, brakes, shocks, alignment, struts, oil changes, air conditioning service, a little bit of everything. Matter of fact, we just done brakes on your van. I don't know if you know
I appreciate that. I was really going to let those brakes go because my wife had been griping at me a lot here lately.
You
come in the front door and Caitlin's here to wait on you. You can get your ankle taped. You can get her to service your tires. You can take care of it all.
That's right. Full service. Full service. Yeah, we've had a good. This is my 27th anniversary this weekend. Here we come up on the DB South game, and then I've been in Kingsport 27 years. It's been a really good run, and the amazing thing about it is it seems like things just keep getting better, and part of it, DB football is great. I got Ty and Austin both playing there right now with Houston waiting in the wings, hopefully. And
Houston's day to day. I know.
That's a day-to-day progress, but we're sitting back and we're thinking all the way to the state. That's their motto this year.
Well,
that's the quarterback club motto.
I like the way you're thinking, and I know that Hayworth Tire will be there to support us every step of the way.
You got that right. Come see us in Hayworth Tire. Kingsport is 245-1451 on West Stone Drive, and we got locations in Johnson City and Elizabethton also.
Welcome back to the Dobbins Bennett Highlight Show with Coach Graham Clark. And Coach, let's get back to the game.
Let's don't waste any time. I've talked enough. Some say too much. Here we go. We got a little scramble. Central sends a bunch of folks. Cookie does a good job of seeing it and scrambling out the backside away from the pressure, and shows that he's a pretty daggone good runner too. We're going to see back on defense here. You're going to see Nick Sensabaugh again with a big knockback. I mean, he gets to, oh man, bless that youngin's heart. That is using the hands and popping the arms. And then Will Allen goes through and makes a tackle for a loss. Like you said, it's good to see Nick healthy. It's good to see Nick, period. Been in the training room for a while.
Kevin's getting tired of him, I think.
Yeah, he's been his position coach here for a while. And 3rd and 7, Trevor Gillum.
I'm still not sure how those two got in the backfield that
And Hunter Holt. I'm not positive either, but if they were offsides, I don't want to know it. Cook to Swafford. Well, I'm not sure our technology didn't cut us out there.
Swafford's pretty quick.
Very. And here goes Cook. Well, this was, and I'm sure our tape doesn't do it justice. This was as good a catch, I believe, as I've ever seen. And I probably said that last week about Devon. But this is good protection. It's a nice ball thrown by Chris Cook. He laid out and drug his feet. That's as good as you can make. And I'm glad y'all get to see the pole there instead of him laying out and dragging his feet. It's pretty awesome. Back on defense. Nope. Back on offense. Missed one. Let's see here. Okay, this is second half run by Paul Slaughter. Yeah, they missed a couple of highlights. Second half run by Paul Slaughter. He breaks a couple of tackles. Paul's got excellent speed for a B-back. He goes 41 yards. And it's 1st and goal. And Austin Hayworth and Thomas Edwards are in right now, and they're going to get some push right here on the middle of the central line.
Center and the left guard.
Center and the left guard, and we'll see Paul Slaughter stick it in right there.
Nice job.
Staying after it. Had Kevin White in at quarterback on that series. Here we go. We got Josh Holt in now, freshman quarterback. This is a 3rd down and 13. He does a nice job reading the option, cutting it up underneath that defensive end. It got upfield a little bit, picks up 14. Nice run by a freshman that's going to be, I think, a good football player. We've got a couple good freshman quarterbacks.
That's a good read, too.
Our freshman team, even without him and a couple other guys, is at an undefeated season at this point in time. Glad to see that. It's Chad Diminick at fullback. 11-yard run, 1st down, breaks 1, breaks 2. That's more than 11 on that run, wasn't it?
It was.
Somebody took some bad notes there for me. Ryan Lawson, I believe, had a good block right there. Here we go, still pounding the rock a little bit. Diminick again. I believe that was the one Ryan Lawson had the better block on. And we got down here, and Central's defense toughened up and held. And I believe this is, I believe this was a series. And we're on defense. Trey Trammell, tackle for a 1-yard gain. Trey, a sophomore, giving us some good time at running back. And also at an outside linebacker. This is Michael White, number 5, an inside linebacker. He has a nice read, scrape. Like for him to drive those arms up through and drive through that tackle a little bit better. We've got, now they're all reading their cards right there. Play cards. I believe this is going to be a pass breakup that could have been an interception. Josh Holt. Oh, and he could have taken that away. If he'd had his mama's hands, he'd have run that thing back.
Good pressure on the quarterback, too.
And
lots of guys getting to play here now.
Yeah, we fumbled. I tell you what, we got hit before we had a chance to catch the ball on the punt. And back on defense, and Kevin Moore strips that ball, and Alex Glimp off the backside gets that fumble recovery. And here we go. Trey Trammell, 41-yard run. He's waving his blockers on this now. Here we go, a little counter play. Finds a point of attack. There we go. Keep going. Keep going. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Breaks another tackle. I thought he was going to just keep on running. Finally got him stopped. And we're done with highlights for the night. Great, a lot of outstanding football plays by our young men, and good night for the Indians. Good homecoming win.
Well, there's lots of homecoming activities throughout the week. that, as you've already stated, are always better when you get that homecoming victory, Coach. And seem like a lot of young men that practice hard all the time and are always there and aren't always getting to play on Friday night, got to showcase a little bit of their talent and a little bit of taste of things to come for the Indians.
Absolutely. Got a lot of young guys that continue to try and improve and make plays for us, and we definitely had some youth out there Friday night at different times.
Coach, we step away from a good 49-0 win on homecoming night, and we've moved toward the Davy Crockett Pioneers. Have you had a chance to do any looking at them at this point in time?
It is a faster Davy Crockett team than we've seen. Campbell, good running back, runs the ball hard, use him at quarterback in a Wildcats type situation. Outstanding free safety, 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns. He can go. He can turn it on. Got a little wide receiver, number 81, that is at this before this week's game was averaging 49 yards a catch. Kind of impressive, isn't it?
It's not bad.
So obviously they're also throwing it down the field a little bit. They are a wing T team, but they're, they remind you a little bit of Wofford in some ways. Wofford, if you've seen them play, Wofford is a wing T gun team. And Crockett will run the wing T, and then they'll get in the shotgun, and they'll have a wing, and they'll use motion to get 3 backs. And then next thing you know, they're spread out a little bit, so they're very multiple with their offense. Defensively, Campbell, an outstanding free safety that runs like crazy to the ball. McGee, a very athletic corner, along with being a good wide receiver. Kent Green does a good job with those folks at Crockett. They've been scoring a lot of points. They've been giving up some points. And that's been their Achilles heel so far. So we got to get ready for a second trip in a row to Davy Crockett because of the schedule being redrawn.
Right.
And it's funny. I think 3 teams came back to J. Fred Johnson again, and then we went to Daniel Boone again. We'll go to Volunteer again, and we go to Davy Crockett again. So. Another Big 8 conference game. Another game that we've got to continue to play hard and improve, going into foreign territory.
That's exactly right. It's a good ways down there. It's always a road trip. Anytime you have to get on the bus and ride down that way, you're concerned about making sure you have your head on straight and strap it on the right direction. And we've got some work to do this week to be prepared to take on the Pioneers.
Absolutely, but I will tell you this: when you played in the old Big East, this was a short road trip.
That's exactly.
The only trip we had that was less than this was when we went to Science Hill in the old 5A classification. So we'll jump on that bus and head through the storytelling venue there in Jonesboro, and hope we don't get held up too many times by folks listening to. The stories, because it is this weekend.
The Storytelling Festival is this weekend.
I think so. About all the storytelling I've listened to is my kids when they came in late at night. But there's a lot of folks go down there, and I'm sure there'll be a big crowd. And we look forward to a big Dobbins Bennett crowd at Davy Crockett Friday night.
Well, I'm certain that they'll be there, and our band will be there, our cheerleaders will be there, and I'm excited about the opportunity that we have to play. Coach, there's just not enough of them as far as I'm concerned through the course of the year, and we shouldn't miss an opportunity to strap it on, play hard.
I believe our young men will. They have so far.
Good deal.
Roll Tribe.
Roll Tribe.